I'm saying hello everyone, going live soon, and I hit something that made me go live. So here I am. How are you doing, everybody? It is the 10th of April, and last year around this time, Danny Grunland, who has a great band, Danny G. You should check out Danny G and the Major Sevenths, and he's into kind of all soul and funk and jazz and all different stuff. But Danny and Rosa, they had this thing on Instagram where they wanted people to go live on Instagram on their channel Stay at Home Ireland. I Stay at Home Ireland. And so I did that this day last year. And then the following week I started going live myself. So I have to thank Danny and Rosa for putting the idea in my head. Obviously everybody was starting to do it, but it was good to give it a shot and go for it. And it's been a year. So next week we're gonna, I was gonna say celebrate a year, and then I was like, oh no, commemorate it. No, we're gonna mark a year of streaming next week. So I've been working on my lighting, so I hope maybe the lighting is a little bit better, more interesting or something today than it has been. It only took a year. We're always learning all the time, and so if you have any requests, do put it in the chats, and if I see it and I know it, I hope to do it. So yeah, here we go. So it's quite warm today in America, in Michigan. So I'm in my shorts, like your man from AC/DC. So I'm in a weird tuning. I asked Anne-Marie, what would you like to hear? And she said, Hi Brazil. So let's do that one. Yeah, hopefully I'll remember. away with me into the sea. Walk away with me into the sea. We walk upon a golden road, holy, holy. Walk upon a golden road under the sea, where the water's deep and still. On our way to high Brazil, where the water's deep and still. On our way to high Brazil. So run on by, so run away with me where the sun never shines. Come on by with, let's start that one again. So run with me where the sun never shines. Come along through the valleys of time. We'll get there. We'll run on by those shelves and reefs under the sea, yeah. We'll leave our deepest held beliefs under the sea, where the water's deep and still. On our way to high Brazil, where the water's deep and still. On our way to high Brazil. So walk away with me to where our journey ends. Don't give in, let's set our sights on those underwater mountains, where the water's deep and still. On our way to high Brazil, where the water's deep and still. On our way to high Brazil. High Brazil. Shinawil, the High Brazil, or High Brazil. Haven't done that one in a while, but sure we got there. That one's about finding a mythical place, a mythical land that maybe exists or maybe doesn't exist. Off the coast of Ireland is High Brazil, or High Brazil, which was a land that was spotted mythologically. People have seen it down the years, but an actual French sailing ship said it saw it as well, and you can see it off the coast of Connemara if you've had enough whiskies. Probably when you're hungover the following morning. Anyway, that's High Brazil, and if you want to get to it, you have to walk out underneath the ocean because you have to go on a mythological weird journey. So anyway, there is that's us taking our first walks into mythology here today. So we have let's go to our chat wall and see who's saying hello. Mickey McRory's there. Tommy Rouse Fod. Thanks, Mickey. Hope you're well. Tori Smith is with us. River, Azara, and Atlas. Atlas is the newbie. He's in. They're all listening in, and Craig. So I hope yours are all doing well. Dara McGowan is with us. She was listening to Strangers on the Train, and then she remembered I was going live. Strangers on a Train. I don't know if anyone's ever heard that. I tried to turn a movie into a song. Didn't go amazingly well, but it was on my first album. If you haven't heard it, maybe I'll spruce that up for next week. I tried to do a kind of Johnny Cash thing on it. It was fun. Songs can be a bit of crack. So Anne-Marie is saying it's a beautiful day in Michigan. I was kind of out for a second or two, but it's definitely getting hot in the studio. I'm glad I went with LED lights here on me new cans for the lighting, because otherwise it'd be getting even hotter in here. Mark wants In My Garden. I'll do that one. That's a great one. I'll sing that one. That's a great song that I wrote with my friend. I mean, it's a good idea. I will sing that song. Thanks, Mark. Bill Clifford. Thanks very much, Bill. Delighted you enjoyed that one. So we had there's hailstones in Ireland. Wow. Well, don't get caught in them. And we have Stephen Brannigan's with us. He'd love to hear Donald Na Fog. That's great. I better write these down or I forget. So we want Donald and we want In My Garden. This is great, lads. Getting our set list done. Quiva says hello from California. It doesn't sound like you're getting Californian weather there, but Craig is there as well, dancing. Everyone's dancing. That's great. Good to hear you're all dancing. Yvonne, great to hear from you. Hope you're feeling a bit better and getting over the worst of it. We have Bill's daughter Sienna and himself loved that one. That's great. So we have Alan as well. Alan McMillan listening in from Blackmurray. They're getting to do some gigs now. Things are opening up a little bit in Michigan, even though it's all still a bit mad and vaccines are going up and everything's happening at the moment. Gail Richard is there as well in Portland, and it's sunny. Good stuff. And Dara would love to hear Kurt and Lungig Shoal as well. I'd love to play it. So yeah, this is great. This gets us moving here. Right, I'm gonna sing this one called In My Garden, which my friend Mark McGuigan recently had a birthday. Happy birthday again to Mark. He had this one and I came over to help him finish it. So this was begun by Mark. Just need to tune up, sorry. Tuning up. Alright, well if you know it, sing along. And in Dublin, when I lived in Dublin anyway, you tend to take a lot more buses in Dublin than one does in America. Well, there's probably different cities that it's more amenable to, but it's very car-centric here in Detroit anyway, that's for sure. But you tend to take the buses, so this is referring to the 54A actually, which goes, I don't know if it still exists. It used to go everywhere. It was the last bus you wanted to get home to Tala because it would just go all around everywhere. But sometimes you'd end up on it and that's the way these things go. Sometimes you have to take the long bus home. In my garden, the 54 stops at the door. I'll let you in. Follow me down through my garden, but please take care on that broken stair. Take my hand. Lemon starlings call. So let's talk for hours in my garden. I'll share with you all I used to hide away. Lemon, balm and tarragon, sweet peas climb so tall. When the sun goes down beyond O'Donnell's gable wall, that's when I'll hold you and keep you warm. That's when I'll hold you and keep you warm, and keep you warm, keep you warm. Now, thanks for asking for that one, Mark. There was in my garden. Gonna hilla will it. Let's do Curtin Lung Ig Shoal. This is going out to Dara McGowan and everybody in on the Cavan Monaghan border there. Hope you're all having a good one. Nog jasit na creature is sweet, nog lorvard of your lalekyo is aring got gorgo goira, the currum on lung egg show. Currum lung egg show, currum lung egg show, show. A mock is a mock, oh, tarlona, all in the tach, nyart, lenne, nyart, leno, shikaramin, along a show. Now, Jassy, unchunnin' for fun in Sneeboy me rash good yo. Knock Jassy unchunnin' for fun in is fjarlum eish gnafjo. Is aring got gruemless to him and ruckarum on long egg show. So curran long egg show, curran long egg show, the show. A mock is a mock, oh, talum, all in the tach, nyart, the nyart, the non, shikaramin, along egg show. Dog me mushantak, dun Atlantic. Sneeboy me rash good yo. Is Arima hail good sail. You're a currum on long egg show. Currum long egg show. Currum long egg show. Show. A mock is a mock. Oh, talum, even and ta, nyart, So, Shinna will that current lungig show. Staying hydrated. So we got news today that a songwriter called Shay Healy in Ireland has died, and I got to do a gig on the same bill with him once in Nighthawks, and Stephen Kennedy, who's with us every Saturday, he's the one who put that show on. And yeah, that was great. So I just saw a video of that earlier again. He had a song he wrote, which was take a walk on the north side, all about the north side versus the south side of Dublin. And if you're from Dublin, it's gas. It's a bit of crack. And he was a great songwriter. So alas, I do not know any of his songs, but I just thought I'd give a shout out to him, and fair play to him for all his work with the older Nighthawks TV show and all that stuff that he was doing. We're gonna bugger right, move along, and yeah, we'll do something on the mandolin. And now for something slightly different. Yeah, I think I feel like doing here's the Detroit. Now, sorry, I think I might have got some feedback there. If I did, I apologize. We're gonna do Over the Hill. I like this one by John Martin.
Gonna leave you in disgrace. Nothing in my favor, got the wind in my face. I'm going home. Hey, 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 over the hill. Over the hill. Hey, 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 over the hill. I've been worried about my baby, I've been worried about my wife. And that's one place for a man to go when he's worried about his life. Over the hill. Hey, 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 over the hill. Over the hill. Hey, 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 over the hill. Gonna leave you in disgrace. Nothing in my face but the wind in my face. I'm going home. Hey, 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 over the hill. Over the hill. Over the hill. Hey, 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 over the hill.
John Martin with a Y. With a Y. Why? Because he's amazing, that's why. Right. So, let's move along. Do the other one that somebody asked for, which is Donal. Dun 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 lady day. Right. This is the one where Donal leaves. Donal leaves Ireland, but he comes back. Hey. Yeah, okay.
Donal na fagan Carringade, na fag grammar star, na fag de Janne van Gatje, Donal na fag Melandia. Mo garwa graver me dogak milan hey gak gragak mulle Jason the saste Donal and ten Donal na fagan Harrigade na fagan grammar store na fag Janne van Gatje Donal na fag Melandia. Donald is at Gulum Teen Leshin Leavers by Bishikar Mader and Doctor Taz on the Gredin to a Donald Fanlum by McCarcalar Donald the Fog and Harrigade Na Fog Grammar Store Na Fog Janne van Gatje Donald na Fog Melandia. Na Fog and Harrigade Na Fog and no fall, no fall. Getting belly, I low shame, a rainless and gay fion. Sween, I make ergo ganu, go took a shay a rash while oh, fancy while you know. I taro while you home, taro while you home, taro while you home, taro. While falls fail feckum frat lat cook dog bong Shine on ryer que solid donless to my love falls while falls fail feckum frat lat cook dog bong Shine on ryer que solid donless to my love. So all yellow, fun so all yellow, fun so all yellow. Oh, fun so all yellow, fun so all yellow, fun so all yellow.
There's Donal na Fog from my album Oscoilge, which you've probably heard a clatter of songs from. And there you go. That's what's on it. All them songs featuring Aoife Scott on there as well, singing along with a few of them. Fair play to her. Yeah. So Curran Lunga Shawls on there too. Do you know what I mean? It's great. If you're interested, endareilly.com. At the albums page, you should be able to find it there. Let me see what people are saying. Anyone having? Are you all gone watching the? What is it? The big race, the Grand Nationals on it. My brother Sean told me. So what's going on? We've Neil O'Brien against Ducks freshen. Kirschnacht in there freshen. Wow, it's cold then in Ireland, or there's some strange stuff going on. Will I please play Wounded Bird? I will play Wounded Bird. Yep, great. We have that's for Mickey as well. Thanks, Mickey. Morris Byrne is with us as well. Another great songwriter from the east of Ireland in Louth there. Thanks, Morris, for being with us. Janet Pierce is in the house as well. How are you, Janet? Thanks for being with us as well. Taking the long bus home. That's us. Yes, that's what we're doing. All right. Yeah, in America, it'll take a while, but we'll get home. Hopefully for Christmas. That's what we want. Eve Dalton Parkin. How are you doing, Eve? Thanks for being with us and joining us. Just a reminder to anybody who new coming, if you want to be reminded, if you're on Facebook, there's notifications that will let you know next Saturday when I go live again. If you'd like to get notified, and on YouTube as well, if you subscribe and ring the bell thing, then it reminds you as well. Or you can join my email list on my website, endareilly.com, and you can go up and go subscribe, and then I might let you know when I'm doing things. I don't tend to bombard people with emails, but I should be a bit better at that. Anyway, you've got options. Bill Clifford is there as well. And she loves this. They're loving the song there. Sienna is liking it. So that's great. Excellent. Thanks, Mark and Enda and Dara and Chris and Mary Farrell are there. Could I sing A Bunch of Time? Wow. Chris, you come out with them. Do you know what? We'll do that. I'll find the lyrics online and we'll do that one in a cappella because it's a lovely melody. And Bernie would love to hear The Stolen Child. Well, I'll see what I can do. See if I can. We'll get a couple of stanzas of that one out, and I know Chris wanted to hear that on another occasion as well. Marilyn's with us as well. How are you doing, Marilyn? Hope all's well. Yeah, 1 year. It's crazy. I know time is flying by, and we haven't seen much. Marilyn's about 25-30 miles from here, maybe less even, and we just haven't seen as much as we would have liked to. But we'll catch up. When we get our vaccines in and all that type of thing, and hopefully that'll be the end of it. Yeah, great, and great stuff. People are enjoying it. That's what we want. Yeah, and if you'd like, you can leave a tip if you'd like. There's a Venmo in America at Enda Reilly, or paypal.me/Enda Reilly if you'd like to. Right, so where are we going? Yeah. Well, let's give The Stolen Child a shot then. Not The Stolen Child, the other one. Bunch of Time. This is kind of one of those songs that is a warning, I guess, to young maidens. Come all you maidens, young and fair, isn't that it? Yeah. Don't get taken in by the smooth looking guy who chats you up. Beware. So let me see. Does somebody have the lyrics here? They should all be in my head, but they're probably not. So here's A Bunch of Time. It's a good one. Sing along if you know it. I should get chords to it at some point. Anyway, here we go. Bit of reverb. And away we go. Come all you maidens young and fair, all you are blooming in your prime,
Always beware and keep your garden fair, and let no man steal away your time. For time, it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Old time with all its flavors, along with all its joys. And time brings all things to my mind. Once I had a bunch of time. I thought it never would decay. Then along came a lusty sailor who chanced to pass my way. He stole my bunch of time away. The sailor gave to me a rose. I thought it never would decay. He gave it to me to keep me well-minded of when he stole my time away. For time, it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labors, along with all its joys. Oh, time brings all things to an end. So come all ye maidens young and fair, all you that are blooming in your prime. Always beware and keep your garden fair, and let no man steal away your time.
Isn't it a lovely melody? It's a lovely melody. Time, said the Irish way, without the H. T-Y-M-E. No, thyme, a bunch of thyme, I think is what's going on. That's got to be an old ancient song there. I actually should look up. I must do some research on that one. That's a good one. Thanks for that, Chris. Yeah. So the Stolen Child, I think I saw it when I was looking here. Let me see. Here's me Yeats book with a tea stain on it. You gotta love it. Look, and some tabs. I wonder, is it here? There's the rose tree. Stolen Child. It's there. A little thing. So let me see. Again, I should have all these lyrics in my head. They're probably mainly in there, you know, but just because it's straight up. What do I need? Something to hold the book there. Actually, I bought something for this during the week. But anyway, here we go. So this is the Stolen Child for with music that I put to it. I made an album called Whorls, W-H-O-R-L-S. And it's all Yeats's poetry. Bit of a weird name. I'm not really good at naming things, folks, but anyway, I thought it was a good name. That's all that matters. Right, this is all about the fairies, and I guess trying to figure out things when, you know, mythology and stuff. This was, I think it was early in Yeats's career when he was more interested in the kind of older mythologies of Ireland and stuff, and he had a kind of special thing going on then. So yeah, here we go. Hopefully it's all good. Where dips the rocky highland of Sleuthwood in the lake,
There lies a leafy island where flapping herons oi the drowsy water rats. There we've hid our fairy vats full of berries and of red as stolen cherries. Come away, oh human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Where the wave of moonlight glosses the dim grey sands with light, far off by furthest Rosses, we foot it all the day, weaving golden dances, mingling hands and mingling glances, till the moon has taken flight. To and fro we leap, chase the frothy bubbles, while the world is full of troubles and is anxious in its sleep. Come away, oh human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Where the wandering water gushes from the hills above Glencar, in pools among the rushes that scarce could bathe a star, we seek for slumbering trout, whispering in their ears, giving them unquiet dreams, leaning softly out from ferns that drop their tears over the young streams. Come away, oh human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. La 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 la. Away with us he's going, the solemn-eyed. He'll hear no more the lowing of the calves on the warm hillside, or the kettle on the hob sing peace into his breast, or see the brown mice bob round and round the oatmeal chest. For he comes, the human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, from a world more full of weeping than he can understand. La 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 la.
Now, the Bell W.B. Yeats. Lots of work in there. I want to say happy birthday to two Irish poets, not W.B. Yeats, Colm Keegan and Stephen James Smith, both have their birthdays tomorrow. Both amazing poets, and they've done a lot of work over the years to make poetry cool in Ireland, and to get loads of kids, teenagers, to break down these kind of ideas that it's not, it's not accessible, that people can't, it's for only the likes of the Yeatses and all these people. And they go into schools and just have a chat with kids, especially teenagers, and they're really good at just kind of breaking down those barriers that, it's not just about school, it's about, creating yourself. And by the end of these workshops they have got people creating stuff, and which is a great thing for people in this day and age. And I hope they were able to keep up some of that good work during the year, because it's been a tricky year for all that type of thing as well. I'm sure they have. So yeah, right, where am I at now? Great stuff. I'm gonna try out something a little bit different here. Who have we got on? Yes, so that was for Bernie and Roscommon, my aunt Bernie. I hope you enjoyed that one. What else is going on? We've Pierce McLaughlin. Looks good. Thanks, Pierce. Very good. Pierce is creating music all the time, and every now and then he's doing live streams sometimes as well, so you should check his stuff out. Song for Ireland. Oh, what a song. All In With Twos is asking for that. It's a good one. We might give it a shot. So we'll see. What was that one again? Song for Ireland. Why not? We'll sing it anyway, whether I can do the guitar. The thing is, Dick Gahan does the best version in the world ever. So then when you're asked to sing it, you're like, well, I don't know if I could do it as good as Dick Gahan. It's not about being as good as Dick Gahan. It's about singing the song and enjoying it. Okay, this is the thing. We have to remind ourselves. Anyway, I'm going to try something a bit different here. Bear with me for a second. Let me see. Right. So, I'm not sure. Hopefully, you'll still be able to hear me. I need to plug in the guitar. So, yes. Up till now, I've been using one mic. My Desert Island microphone up there. But we have all these gadgets here and all, so I just thought, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's come in. Right. Here we go. We're going to try this one out. Just for a change of scene, something a bit different, for the crack. This one's called In My Element, and some of you know it, and we might try out some bit of crack with it at the end, with the old looping and all that type of thing. Right. Right, here we go. May you be in your element more than out of your element, whatever that means. You know that there's this silver cloud flying on high, taking its time for you. Know that there's this place you can go, waiting for you to come along. So take the time to look all around. You got to do what you think you should do. I will be waiting for you in that place where time moves so quickly. That's where you'll find me. That's where you'll find me in my element. In my element. In my element. In my element. Whistle if you know it.
take the time to find your muse. I know you can't lose, don't you know you won't lose? You'll only win the time to look all around. You got to do what you think you should do. I will be waiting for you in that place where time moves so quickly. That's where you'll find me. That's where you'll find me, in my element. In my element. In my element. In my element. This silver cloud flying on high, taking its time for you. Know that there's this place you can grow, waiting for you, waiting for you to come along.
All right. We could have been here all day. I had to remember that. Yeah, we're doing a gig here. We're not just jamming out randomly. Anyway, that's a bit of crack, and I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna move along to something else. Let's maybe we'll do something on the electric guitar. Alright, Mickey asked for Wounded Bird. So let's do that on the electric this time. We'll see how it goes. I know a lot of you like this one. I was thinking just the other day, a lot of times I'm playing the melody and stuff with this song, but for anybody who would like to play it, it's really just 3 chords. So maybe I'll try and play it like that, just for the out of interest. So it's A, D, and E. If you have a guitar, you can play that. You are a wounded bird on a road with passers-by. You are a wounded bird, but they would let you die before they broke your wing. They stole your will to fly. Remember your sweet song, I only hear your cry. You are a wounded bird waiting just to die, but I will mend your wing if you relearn to fly. You're not a wounded bird, you can dry your eye. You're not a wounded bird, and here's the reason why. I only fixed your wing, it was you who chose to fly. You're not a wounded bird, you can dry your eye. You're not a wounded bird, here's the reason why. I can hear you sing as you embrace the sky. Now, Shinawil. Wounded Bird, done a bit differently. I didn't know what I was going to do, to be honest, but it happened. Something happened. The song came out anyway. Yay. So. Okay, so we're back to our number 1 mic. And yeah, I hope the volume level change isn't too much here. I was finding it hard to get that volume as good as this, because this mic is such an amazing microphone. It's hard to compete with it. Anyway, yeah. Right, somebody asked for Song for Ireland. Let's sing it. Some of it anyway. Song for Ireland. I should know. I'm sure I know it. I might get, if I went at this now without looking up the lyrics. The problem is when you go looking up lyrics at the last minute, like the last song I looked up there, the lyrics are invariably half wrong on the websites. So then you're in the middle of singing it, and then you're like, hang on a minute, that's not what I sing. So then, anyway, Shin an Scale. Let's sing along. This is a great song. I don't know who was asking for it, Mickey. Right. Let's hope we pick a good key, folks. All right. Something like, walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver winged they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breasts. Saw a black head against the sky where twisted rocks they run to the sea. And living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. Saw one touch the bow, and he played a reel that seemed so grand and gay. Stood on Dingle Beach and cast in wild foam, you found Atlantic bass. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets and asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. I'm talking all the day with true friends who try to make you stay, and telling jokes and news and singing songs to while the night away. Watch the Galway salmon run like silver darting, dancing in the sun. And living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets and asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Well, dreaming in the night, I saw a land where no one had to fight. But waking in your dawn, I saw you crying in the morning light. And lying where the falcons fly, they twist and turn all in your air blue sky. And living on your western shore, saw summer sunset and asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Sang a song for Ireland. That reminds me of how I hear people say the word Ireland over here. I always like, it's like Éire, Éireann, Ireland, but over here it's like Ireland, the land of Ire. That's why we're the fighting Irish, maybe, because we're full of ire, the land of Ire. I never really, I hadn't thought of that before. I was just like, do people think it's the land of Ire? Arenos, we've hit an hour, folks, and time flew, even though I didn't know what I was going to sing at the beginning. So I thank you for being along the journey with me today. So we have Brett Law on a live stream. Thanks very much, Owen. Appreciate that. Fia Rua has a new album. Go check it out. He's got some great stuff on his album. I think it's called Behind the Grey, or it's I should know what it's called, Fia. But I bought me vinyl anyway, so you better get that vinyl made, and everyone else go and buy his vinyl so he'll get to the money level quick enough to make his vinyl, and then we can all have Fiorua vinyl. Come on, Fia. Wendy Pops is listening in. Thanks very much, Wendy. You're only a legend. Teresa Teig. Yeah, it doesn't seem like 2 years at all. Time did fly. It kind of felt like things were dragging all the time, but then when you look back, it's just like, oh Lord, 2 years have just gone. So yeah, you're very, very welcome. 1 year of the live streams, and isn't it great to be able to do it? So I'm delighted that we have the technology and we can make it work. Falcher wrote Mickey, and thanks again, Wendy. Delighted that the volume was good. Thanks for that, because I'm trying to stay away from this one and really get stuck into that one. That's what you have to do sometimes. Yeah, what did I say? Watch the Golfy salmon fly? Run. I hope it was the salmon run. Sometimes they do fly though, Owen. Don't be getting smart now. Right, let's do a few other songs to leave you with. Thanks everybody. See if I can do a bar of this. This will only be like a couple of bars long. This is the song Dara said she was listening to earlier. It goes something like this is Strangers on the Train. Something like that. It goes, I'll kill someone for you if you kill someone for me, says a stranger on a train. That crazy fool's game, it almost destroyed me. Ooh, where does it go? You'll have to listen to the album because I don't really remember the song. Or how does it, we'll get the chorus, hang on. Don't talk to strangers on a train. Play that crazy crisscross game. Strangers on a train. It's a dangerous game. Yes, I'll have to go over that one again for next week. It's a bit of fun. If you've not seen Alfred Hitchcock's movie Strangers on a Train, yeah, it's a little bit weird, but you know, it's one of them great ones. And there's some really interesting scene with the carousel or the merry-go-round going around and around, and that's a mad scene. But anyway, it's a bit of crack. My brother Sean was asking for some Oasis, and I was trying to. So we might have some Oasis next week as well, because I don't think I have any Oasis offhand, even though years ago I would have. But not anymore. So yeah, next week we'll have to do some of that stuff. Right, and do something interesting. When there's people watching, shiny. Yeah. Right. When you don't know what to do, you can always go to Simon and Garfunkel and feel groovy. Because who doesn't want to feel groovy? Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the moment last. We're kicking down the cobblestones and looking for fun and feeling groovy. Ah-ba-da-dee-da, feeling groovy. Well now, hello lamppost, what you knowin'? I've come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? I do it and do, feeling groovy. Ah-ba-da-dee-da, feeling groovy. I've got no deeds to do, no promises to keep. I'm dappled and drowsy, I'm ready to sleep. Let the morning time drop all her petals on me. A life I love you all is
groovy. Feeling groovy. Da, 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 da. So slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the moment last. We're kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Feeling groovy.
There we are. We're feeling groovy. Yeah. All right. Anything else we'll do? Yeah. I don't know, folks. We might leave it at that. I'm emming. Let's do this one. This is the samurai sword.
Let me hear you sing along. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge, I tell you. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the leaning on the bleeding edge. Samurai sword, folded 200 times or more. You got a samurai sword, folded 200 times or more. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge, I tell you. Leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the leaning on the bleeding edge. I guess I got what I deserve. Sharpen your blade with my words. Yes, I got what I deserve. Sharpen your blade with my words. With my words. And now I'm leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge, I tell ya. Leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the bleeding on the bleeding edge. Cause you got a samurai sword, folded 200 times on. You got a samurai sword, folded 200 times or more. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the bleeding edge, I tell you. Leaning on the bleeding edge. I'm leaning on the bleeding on the bleeding edge.
All right. Messing with microphones, walking away. Thanks for being with me, everybody. It's definitely been the highlight of my week. Every week is to get to sing songs for you all. So Thanks for being with me. If you'd like to leave a tip, you may. You don't have to, not at all. You could share when you see the live stream. If you want it, you can share it with somebody and go, "Oh, you should come next week," and share the older one, or something like that. Yeah. And if there was any like particular performance ever where you're like, "Oh, that was really good," let me know, because I can make a little video of that and then put that up on YouTube separate for people to get to. Things like that. Anyway, we shall say goodbye to people like Eve and Wendy and Anne-Marie and Emer Lynch, who was listening in, and anyone else who's listening who can't get to comment. Hello to you too, and I hope you're doing well. So yeah, excellent. Enjoy all the other music online. There's loads more out there, and if it stops hailstorming, then get out into the sunshine between the hail. All right, slán.